Hey, what's going on, sports cards fans? It's Ray from Philly here, and it's Saturday, January 29th, 2022. And this here is my 2022 YouTube Hall of Fame ballot selections. Um, First of all, the person that is doing it, the new commish this year, if you haven't noticed by now, is Jake, formerly Ticket Leprechaun, now of Legends Never Die channel. The original commish of this was Mike Baseball Collector, and Mike did it for the first 4 years. And I remember when I'm pretty sure I was the first one that he told about this idea of doing this YouTube Hall of Fame. It was, I think, December 2017, almost 5 years ago. And him and I talked about it, and I thought it was a good idea. It was to get the community to notice channels that people didn't really know about. Some subscribers, channels out there that had low subscribers, 50 or 100 or 200 subscribers. And it was, I think, a lot of the reason why that this community, or card community, as the new word people are saying now, this community has really grown in the past few years. And I think a lot of it has to do with this Hall of Fame ballot, because people are seeing other channels, and so these channels are now growing. I remember when I first started doing this towards the end of 2015, I might have subscribed to less than 100 channels, and now I have over 300 channels that I subscribe to. So I like to think that this had something to do with it, or a lot to do with it, really, of the idea that Mike came up with to introduce people to a lot of our other channels. And it spread all over the country, and it's created a lot of friendships and relationships amongst the YouTube card community. So I think thank Mike deserves a lot of thanks for this, and it was just a great idea. And now the baton has been passed to Jake. Legends Never Die, and I like the changes that he has proposed this year. Of the channels that you're voting for has to been doing videos for minimum 3 years, and you could still vote for 10, and lowered it down to 5. I like the lowering it down to 5 because we already have 40 in there now. And, pretty soon we're just, like Jake said, we're going to be running out of channels, and I totally agree with that. So I got my 10 channels here. I even voted for the Joe Ryan Fan Good Guy Award and Lifetime Achievement. So I'm on Zoom here instead of my usual phone, so I have to share my screen here and just get us started. First channel, and bringing it up right now. My first channel is Bart. It used to be called Bart the PSA Guy. Now it's Bart's Cards. Bart's a big football fan and a baseball card fan, but he's got a fantastic football card collection. I've had Bart on my channel on my show called Sports Card Talk with myself and Mike, this baseball card life, who's a co-host of mine on that show, and just a phenomenal collection, well deserving to be nominated into the YouTube Hall of Fame. Second is a good friend of mine, Gary Bink Scott. I like Gary's approach to collecting. It's a lot like mine, in that Gary tries to find players that are possible future Hall of Famers, which is right up my alley, to try and buy rookie cards from the 60s, 70s, 80s, whoever. And it's kind of inspired me to do this little mini series I've been doing now called The Call to the Hall, which, by the way, I'll be doing a new video on that soon, of players that aren't in the Hall of Fame that might have a shot, or you think could be in, could get in, guys like Al Oliver and Greg Nettles and Dwight Evans and players like that. So it's just a really cool channel. Gary has a fantastic collection, and all these links are going to be posted down below. I made sure he's got videos out for almost 4 years. So that's the second channel. My third channel is a channel that one of the very first channels that I subscribed to 6 years ago, and that's DB Tiller. DB Tiller also has inspired me to do the player runs, which I've been doing for the past year now. When I started doing the Mike Schmidt basic PSA set registry run, then I did Steve Carlton tops run. Then I did the Johnny Bench PSA tops run, Jim Palmer, Juan Marichal. Now I'm doing Reggie Jackson. And a lot of that is because I got the idea from watching DV Tiller, who does a lot of Hall of Famer player runs from the rookie card to the last year. And he's just got a great channel. And he definitely is well deserving of getting in. The next guy is a guy I have voted for every year, and I'll continue to vote for him. And that's Dave of Dave's Midlife Card Crisis. I first met Dave at the National in Atlantic City in 2016. And he was just a real down-to-earth guy, loves the hobby, truly is a collector. And it's about time we get Dave into this Hall of Fame. Over 1,000 subscribers. Make sure you check him out. I've always pushed for Dave to get in, and I'll continue to do that. But hopefully this is his year for sure, definitely. Next up, George, Diamond Yard Sports Cards. Great collection. I love his presentations on his videos. Does a very, very well job. And to me, it's not just about longevity. It's about the content and the quality of the video and the quality of the content. If I'm seeing a lot too much of modern stuff, I'm not going to really be interested so much because I'm a vintage collector. I mean, I do dabble in modern collecting. I will absolutely invest in current players as well. I'd say it's 70-30 vintage, 30% modern. But you got to have my interest. You have to. It's got to draw my interest to the channel, and this is definitely. I ring the bell with George's channel, so every time George does a video, I make sure I go and watch it because he just presents it really well. Good speaking voice. You're not bored watching his channel, and the content and the material that he's presenting is superb. So kudos to George. I hope he gets in. Next up is my paisan from down in Florida, Hitman 23. I love his set collection. His passion for the hobby is fantastic. He just loves the hobby. He's been on for quite a few years now, and you know, I would love to see him get in the Hall of Fame. Hitman 23, without a doubt. Next up is my partner that does the Sports Card Talk episodes with me, and that's Mike, This Baseball Card Life. He's been on since December 2018, so over 3 years. His content is very, very professional. Mike takes the hobby very serious. Him and I share a lot of the same philosophies in collecting. It's not about trying to draw drama to our channels. It's more so just showing cards. Basically, when we do our Sports Card Talk episodes, for example, we just finished doing the 1970s recently, and it was just showing some of the great cards of the 70s. I mean, it's just straightforward. His content's great. His professionalism is superb, and it's a joy for me to work with Mike on the Sports Card Talk episodes, and his channel is superb. I mean, it's very articulate and very professional. Highly, highly recommend checking out this channel, and I hope Mike gets in. Next up, I've voted for this guy every year as well, and that's Vince from NY Yanks Fan 7. Superb collection. Knowledge is great. I love hearing him talk about certain players that he's going to invest in. Also does comic books, which is really cool as well. And I owe him sfogliatelles, which is an Italian pastry for some of you Italians out there. If he gets in, I will send you some sfogliatelles from South Philly, my friend. You deserve to get in, and I hope you get in. Next up, this channel is one of my favorites, and that's Vintage Card Curator. When he does a presentation on his videos, it's like watching a movie. It's just fantastic. The knowledge, the information that he is sharing is superb. I mean, when I say superb, superb. If you don't know this channel by now, you are missing out a lot. Vintage Card Curator, without a doubt, superb channel. Next up is a friend of mine, Scott, Wildcat 72. I've voted for Scotch Channel every year. And let me tell you something, He's got one of the most underrated collections in the card community. His collection is superb, from like a Kareem rookie to a Sandy Koufax rookie. He's got them all. He does not just baseball, but basketball and football. And he's got some big time rookie Hall of Famer cards. I think there's some people out there that are missing out on looking at his collection. So check out Scott from Wildcat 72. Those are my 10 selections right there. I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Scott was my 10th. So my Joe Ryan Fan Good Guy Award is going to Caleb of Caleb's Cards. He's one of the most nicest people out there that I've ever witnessed in this community. Every year he gives out these unbelievable Christmas care packages and just is a caring person. Really, this is the definition of a nice guy is Caleb. So definitely the Good Guy Award, in my opinion, should go to Caleb's Cards. And the Lifetime Achievement Award, this guy is already in the Hall of Fame twice. And that is Nate, Tops 85 401. Nate could get in a third time, which would be great and well deserving. And that's why I'm voting for Nate. Nate deserves the Lifetime Achievement Award. His first video I'm looking here is 10 years ago, 1982 Topps baseball complete set cards. Nate's already in the Hall of Fame for his channel, and then he's in with Baseball Card Junkies TV. And I think he's probably, of all my subscribers, the one that's been on the longest. I know there's people out there that vote for channels that have been out since like 2006 or 2008, but I don't know any of those channels. And he is my longest term subscriber that I have on my subscriber list. So if there's anybody on my subscriber list that deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award, is Nate, Tops 85 401. So there you have it. Let me stop sharing here and just bring my mug back to the picture here. There's my selection. I was voted in on the first year of this ballot, and I got to say it's been a lot of fun. It's an honor and a privilege to be in this Hall of Fame. It's something that I know the guys that I'm in on with the first class, like Silver Jackify and Mike Baseball Collector and Mike O. I mean, these guys are legends in this community, and take it seriously like we all do. So if you get elected in, we're passing the baton to you now to join this club and represent us well. It's something that we do treasure and we take it seriously. So hope you guys enjoyed the selections. I would like to see 5 of my 10 get in, because I know that Jake has lowered it from 10 to 5, which is cool. And I think I have a good shot at getting all 5 in. So we'll see. Until then, I'll see you guys real soon. Like I always say, have fun with it. See you guys real soon and keep on collecting. Bye-bye.